Before I continue with this little series, I said that I only had one Ninja Turtle figure left to show you all. Well, actually I have two. Here's the other guy. He is the giant Donatello figure. Still completely intact. He has his belts, he has his weapon. There's really nothing to him except that he's huge. His articulation is pretty basic. Wrist swivels, head swivel, shoulder swivels, and he has diagonally cut swivels for his hips. And does his foot move? Let's see. No, his foot does not move. So yeah, it's a very basic figure. It's also very big, and he's kind of wedged in there, so I didn't want to go through the efforts of pulling him out. Okay, now let's continue to the one I was really talking about. Yeah, check this guy out. I still have the original box. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutations Mutatin Donatello. One of a series of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Transformers. He goes from a charming turtle mode to mutant mode. Yeah. And the box has a flap that opens up like this. And you can see the top part contains the instructions. You start as a turtle and he mutates into a teenage mutant superhero. Then you find that he's actually packaged in mutant mode already. Well, where's the fun in that? That's like the fall of Cybertron figures where the deluxes are packed in robot mode. Deluxe classes are supposed to be in vehicle mode so that the robot mode is a cool thing to reveal. Come on. I mean, we already got him in his regular version mode. That's no fun. Anyway, accessories. He comes with ooze. He also came with a pizza and some pet turtle food, which I have lost. And he comes with two bow staffs. Let me get one of these out. The bow staff is a bow staff, and it transforms. It transforms into a ninja pogo stick. I'm not kidding. That's what the instructions say. It's a ninja pogo stick. Okay, that's pretty stupid. So let's take a look at Donatello himself. So as you can see, Mutatin Donatello is actually quite a bit taller than the regular version, and he's about the same height as the modern toy. Although the extra height might be because this guy is a lot better at pulling off a calm stance with straighter legs, and that the bent knee splayed leg thing is what's really robbing him of height. Although if you look, the trunk of his body is actually a little bit bigger, so it could be that this figure is just genuinely taller. Okay. Let's give him his weapon real quick. See how he looks holding it. You just slide that in. Put the other end here. And yeah. Yeah, he pulls it off. Okay, let's get the other two guys out of the way and get rid of the weapon. Let's talk about how this guy moves. He has a rotating head, same as any other. His shoulders actually somewhat ball jointed, so you got some in and out play going on. Still no elbows, only wrist swivels. And he has ball jointed hips that have a good range, and he has swivels on his ankles. It's to accommodate a transformation, but it also allows him to take on more poses. So in terms of articulation from the time, this was probably one of the better turtles. The copyright date, I believe, on 1992. 1992, so there's 4 years of difference between this guy and the other Donatello figure. Okay, so let's get into the transformation. First, you gotta open up his shell, and then you pull back on his head, which allows you to rotate out the pet turtle head. The legs, the baby turtle legs, come out back here. And this is actually pretty brilliant. They made a lot of the parts out of flexible materials. The legs are flexible, and these two side panels are flexible, so they can actually put a minimal amount of engineering into actually making it transform. Because if everything is fluid and able to move organically, because it's a mutation, it moves organically, and then they don't have to put as many moving parts. That probably help keep costs down, because moving parts are expensive. So you rotate the arms inside the shell, then you bring the legs back like this so that you can get the side panels closed. Yeah, it'll still be wearing the belt. Then you gotta move the arms forward and hold on. This part of the transformation is a little bit finagly. That's basically how transformation works, but let me settle it all out so it'll look good. And there you go! Isn't that like an amazing alt mode? It even has pulling into its shell action. See, look at how cool that is. Yeah, okay, that's just my pet turtle. Here's the real thing. It's actually slightly smaller than my beloved pet. I don't want him crawling off the edge of my bed. Hey, turtle. Hello, fellow terrapin. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Alright, the turtle is fine. I put him on the floor where he can crawl around for a bit. Okay, so I don't know, the Donatello's legs folding forward like this to become the front legs don't really pull off the look as well. I mean, the back legs coming back and almost hiding the hips is kind of okay, but I don't know, like how this doesn't in any way convincingly hook up to the shoulders kind of detracts from the overall look of this mode. But you know, for a Transformer not made by Hasbro in 1992, this guy is not too bad. Although he does look kind of nervous. Yeah, that is transforming, mutating Donatello. I could have sworn I had more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so it was like a Leonardo that can pull its head into its shell, or those figures where you pulled a string through them and made them talk. They're probably in my storage box, along with the Ninja Turtles pizza thrower, the turtle blimp, and I know I have Rocksteady's helicopter probably in my closet. But all those things that I have listed are incredibly inconvenient for me to reach, and I'd have to completely tear apart my room to dig them up, and I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm just going to do as the instructions say and transform Pet Donatello into Mutant Donatello. Showing how easy the transformation is, I'm going to do it in just a few seconds here on camera. Just gotta fold up the legs, and you pull the head out. Yeah, it's a simple transformation, but you know, 1992, I was 7. For 7-year-old me, this is actually awesome, and I really like the way the turtle mode looks. And his mutant mode, aside from being a little bit stockier because his shell is completely round instead of an oval, it's actually a really good representation of what Donatello should look like as an action figure, and he's slightly more opposable than the regular Donatello figure at the time was. So yeah, that's pretty much a win all around. Alright, this is Toy Customizer Wakeangel2K1, and for now we're done with the Ninja Turtles. Next time I'm going to upload another video about a custom.